Well, percenters, welcome back. Coach Tommy here, another teaching tape with you guys. Jazz and Raptors, my Canadian people and Utah people, what's up? Let's go. Let's see what we can learn from the Jazz. I think they're in first place. I have no idea. I don't follow the standings. I don't really care about any of that stuff. But I think the Raptors aren't doing too good. What's up with Siakam? What's up with Kyle Lowry? It's too easy. So what should we focus on, right? Not individual. Focus on the team stuff. Team stuff, spots versus shots. So looking for spots, we're looking for versus shots. We're looking for team stuff versus individual stuff. And we're looking for how much easier it is to get open off the ball versus on the ball. So those are the three things that we want to focus on for today. Freddie. I like him a lot. I think more players should play like him because not everybody's an athletic freak. Like, how simple is this for Conley, right? This is basically 5 out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, normally you would have another guy here, but this is just 5 out with one person in a dunker spot. Okay, so you get the little side pick and roll. Okay, so this is always the open spot. This is a soft spot all the time. Okay, that's the weak spots of the court. Weak spots of the court. Okay, not just weak spots of the defense, it's weak spots of the court, right? If you get to these spots, you're going to have an offensive advantage some way. Okay, so get to weak spots on the court. Okay, to here, right? This could easily be a little bounce pass. You could lob it if you want, right? This is not open. He'll steal that. Is this open? No. Is this open? No. Okay, but this spot is open. So take the shot. Right, give the little ball fake to keep that backline defender away. The game is so easy. There's Kyle Lowry. Oh my goodness. What the hell was that? Oh my God. Gotta love Freddie. Okay, so there's no way he's going to compete with Gobert up here, right? Jumping athletically wise. Okay, so you got to change directions, shift him, get him running. Okay, and look at this. He's still on the floor, guys. So release the ball early. Okay, early and high. Oh, he didn't even use a backboard. I recommend using the backboard, but that was filthy. That was so filthy. Tons of dribbling. Okay, so you're getting the same type of pick and roll that you just saw Conley and Gobert get into. Okay, so why not continue into that soft spot, OG Anunoby? Okay, so you do nothing. Okay, and then you got to take another rescreen. Okay, and then like I said, right, get to the spots. So I mean, you could have did that from the beginning. You could have just bumped out, faded there, and shot that anyways. Right, so could have done that from the get-go. OG Anunoby. Throw it, throw it. Okay, so let's go over the roles real quick. Roles over positions. We got snipers, we got scorers, we got playmakers, we got defenders, and we got slashers. So Freddie is a scorer. He is a scorer. Oh my God. Beautiful move. Drive behind the back. Okay. Pick it up. Come across. Right-handed tuck. One-handed. Okay. Fight with the off arm there. Okay. Get over with the off arm. What is going on? Tuck it with the right arm. Ready. Every time I see Joe Ingles, I will remind you guys that accuracy is more important than speed. So guys that message me or ask me how to get my shot faster, I really don't care. It's low on the totem pole of what you need to do to improve your shot, right? Focus on accuracy, get that ball in there. Okay. So Joe Ingles has a unique, slightly different jump shot than most people. Okay, so this is the one that I talked about with Jokic, with Julius Randle, the homie Ryan Carter at Hezigod, Kevin McHale, Larry Bird. Look at how high this elbow is and the ball in relation to it. Okay, very little bend here, so small little bend at the hips, minimal bend here, and minimal bend here. This allows you to effectively get taller. Okay, so when you shoot like this, I'm going to rebuild my shot. I shoot pretty well normally, and I wouldn't teach beginners how to shoot like this unless they're complete beginners. Okay, so you can shoot like this, and you will make yourself taller. Go watch the video why Jokic is unstoppable. One of the main reasons, or the main reason, is because he shoots like this. I will not undervalue how effective this type of shot is once you get good at it. Oh, good fake. Look how quick they run their action. I love this. Okay. Bring the ball up. Okay, reverse pivot, get rid of it. As soon as he swings it, Gobert's moving the ball, okay, quick into this action, right? So it looks like he's setting a screen here, okay, for Ingles. Ingles comes off quickly. Okay, it becomes another one. So Powell's having to navigate two screens, coming across the corner, okay, running through your screens. This guy has to leave Gobert to cover Ingles for a split second. Now he's guarding between Ingles and the corner man. And pump fake, okay, to get your guy to move there. And you send it to Gobert. Pass fake. Oh, that's so pretty. Good job, Joe Ingles. Good job, Jazz. That is a disgusting jumper. So does he shoot like Joe Ingles, or is it just extra disgusting? Look at that. Okay, so it's disgusting, but as ugly as it is, it goes in, right? So all coaches really should care about is how consistently you can make it in. How it comes out, there are advantages and disadvantages of each type of shot. So this is going to be much better for a set type shot. The normal path, the normal way to shoot would be better pretty much for everything else. So this is disgusting. But that's proof. Who is that guy? I have no idea who that is. Boucher, I have no idea who that is. Okay, but there's proof, okay, that you can get the ball into the hoop with more than one type of form. And so as the game gets more and more improved, more and more skilled, you actually have to have multiple ways to shoot it. And most players, good players, already have multiple ways to shoot it. So if you don't know what I mean by multiple ways of shooting it, typically there's one motion and two motions. So one motion is typically better for long range where it's smoother. You need a little bit more fluidity. And then two motion is typically like mid range when you jump up in the air and you fade. You have to hold that ball a little bit, and then you might be shooting on the way down. So it turns into more of a two motion stuff. Think about like if you had a double pump or something like that. That would obviously be a two motion. So again, Boucher, look, okay, they're about the same height. Rudy Gobert is not a short person, okay? So the fact that he's already down in his closeout, okay, 7 feet tall, when you bring this ball behind your head with your elbows up, okay, you just make yourself taller because a person who's defending you has to reach up and over you to contest it. So if you're releasing this thing at like 8 feet, that person has to be like 9 feet to reach that far for them to contest that ball. So Rudy Gobert, who's right there, has no problems, getting near here, but it's too late because it came from back here to here versus here to here. And this is like, I cannot overstate that. That is so important, so big. Oh, Manute Bol used to shoot like that. If you guys know who Manute Bol is, I think he was like 7'7", one of the tallest players ever. I think his son is Bol on the Nuggets. Same type of thing. Dribble hard to the corner, right? Here comes a screen. You're setting up your screen. You roll into the soft spot, okay? And then after that, you got your guy rolling, okay? Previous, Conley gave a little pass fake, did the floater himself. This time, he's just going to lob it up to Gobert. It's too easy. They better figure out how to stop that. How do you stop that, guys? How do you stop this? Does anybody know how you stop this? Any coaches out there? How would you stop this? How would you stop the side pick and roll from happening? Well, this guy can hedge down like crazy, right? He can come up, right? So you have several options, right? You can do that, you can do that. Okay, you could have also double teamed right here. Okay, so we'll force him to get it out a little bit sooner, make a tough pass to Gobert. Right? But you can't play in the middle. That's how they're playing. So that's twice we seen that play. So they got burned twice on the same type of play in the first quarter. Let's see if it comes up later again. Okay, so we see this is a much more normal ball path. Pascal, see. Much more normal. Okay. Double screen, Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson, he's the X factor on the Jazz, man. Him and Joe Ingles probably. But Jordan Clarkson is the one dude. Spider Mitchell's the other dude that can get their own like one-on-one. Oh, it's so pretty. Give it up. Right. Fake like you didn't get it. Can you stop faster than the other guy? Right? Can you stop faster than the other guy? If you can get open. So he gets a free catch, right? Doesn't pick it up, right? They both double him. Okay, so they both double him, get it into that soft spot. Right, nice job by Favors. Defense collapses, right? 1, 2. They're all coming into the middle. Okay. So you guys got to understand, right? The spots, the spots, the spots, the spots. Right, the spots. That's a big spot. Wide open. Okay. And look where he catches it. Okay, the ball here, go behind your head here, and then up and over. I love it. I love it. Oh, tell me Joe Ingles is a better athlete than Siakam. I didn't think you would. Look at this. This is what happens when you get good at shooting. Right? You've made 2 shots or so. They come to close out aggressively. Right? All he did is jab. Right? One dribble, hop, and release that ball. You don't need to be a great, very crazy athlete. You need to be really, really good at shooting. The better you are at shooting, the better of an athlete you become. Ready. Nice little one-on-one stuff. I wish he would have passed that earlier. So here's a look how spread out they are. Right here, here. You got one dude in the middle here, and then you got one dude all the way here. Look at all this space for Spider Mitchell to operate. Okay, if this was Jokic, I would have dumped it to him here. Okay. Spider Mitchell has basically the athleticism athleticism advantage over all these guys. So, I mean, that's going to be so easy for him. He could have took that all away if he wanted to. A little dribble handoff off the side and then set the double screen. Okay, so if you're a younger player or newer player, right? Normally you're going to do layup lines like this. Okay, that's like beginner stuff, and I get very annoyed as I see it more and more. What you guys should be developing, right? Is sorry about that. Let's use a different color. You should be developing. You should be developing curved stuff. So there's no straight lines in real life. Okay, so instead of doing the straight on stuff, right, start building your curve and you're coming around to the other side. So my guys know we go like this, right? We go like this all day long, right? And then we build it out. Okay. So you should be working your angles on stuff like that. So that's the layups that you guys should be doing once you've made it past, like, basically coming down full speed 100% and making that layup, right? That's very beginner stuff. No way. I love it. I love it. Who is spacing? I had this crazy idea that, well, I know it's going to happen. It's just going to be a little bit of a matter of time. The game is turning more into soccer and football and less basketball. So dribbling, right? Every ounce that new players, younger players that you guys are putting into dribbling, it's getting less and less, and your ability to pass and shoot will go higher and higher because passing is essentially shooting. Shooting is just passing to the rim. Okay, so just take this scenario for a second. When you get somebody really good here at shooting, somebody really good here at shooting, somebody really good, somebody really good. Okay, you're never going to be able to lead these guys on defense, which how the Jazz are playing now. Okay, and then you put your one best player, your one best offensive player, your single best physical, monster in the middle, and the game will look like this. So in my scenario, this is Steph Curry. This is Luke Kennard. Well, Luke Kennard will be on the left side. James Harden will be here on the left side. This will be like Steph Curry, and this will be I don't know, whoever else is like Klay Thompson in that side, and you'll have Giannis, Zion, or Durant, or something like that in the middle. The best one-on-one players going to work, and I'm telling you, the game's going to look more and more like this as more and more players become better and better shooters. So it's just one-on-one from the middle, and if anybody comes to help, the rotations are going to be way too hard. Siakam. Oh my gosh, shoot it. Confidence, guys. Step into your shot. Catch with your feet ready and step in and hop. Be ready to shoot that thing. What is up with Utah, man? Why are they losing? Siakam's really good in the open court. Who touched him? How are the Raptors doing? Are they any good this year? This is a horn set. If you guys don't know what a horn set is. Okay, two guys here in the corner. You see a lot of teams running horns, which my team runs, and 5 out. So this is what we run. Okay, so here comes. Terrible footwork. Terrible footwork. He gets it off anyways. Okay, so you get this confusion between these three guys. Okay. And these guys are stuck in the corner. So you get a lot of room for your players to make stuff happen in a horn set. Pascal Siakam, his shot doesn't look fluid or comfortable yet. How do you get your shot more fluid? Shoot a bunch more. Here's something very subtle. As you get better and better, guys, you will detach your body from this ball. Okay, so this ball will be hanging, okay, and your feet will go crazy, right? You can take as many steps as you want, okay, with the ball still floating or still with a live dribble. So the really, really elite players know when to hold on to the ball and when to detach themselves away from the ball. Okay, so in there you see Mitchell, 2 dribbles, and then he takes like a million little steps in there. That's very, very elite. Takes time to develop that. Takes a lot of practice, a lot of work, a lot of reps to get connected to the ball and disconnected to the ball like that. Boucher. All right, so we see him make two threes. I told you it's very, very hard to contest him on a set shot because this ball has to go all the way from behind. It gets all the way here, so you have to get really close to contest. Okay, so now as Gobert goes to contest super hard, okay, it's easier to pull this ball down, and all you need is a half step. Okay, you just need a half step, and when your defender is running and you're running, basically you've already won. That's the main reason, again, why Jokic is so good. And Jokic is not nearly as fast or athletic as this guy, Boucher. Boucher, that's French, right? Yeah, I think so. You guys can tell I know nothing about French people or France in general. Don't claim to be. Guys, if you're interested in a one-legged jump program, I'm working on it. So if you're interested, let me know. If you just want some tips on how to jump higher off of one leg, go check out the video on Anthony Edwards that I did, or the one on Zach LaVine. You'll jump 2 to 5 inches higher pretty dang on quickly. Wow, this is a teaching tape on just the ball path of the ball. Okay, attack, get 2 guys, come to you. Okay, swing the ball, and then once you don't have the ball no more, relocate. Okay, when he attacks, he gets the double. Okay, Joe Ingles relocates. Okay, so if you see Fred VanVleet, he looked here first, and then he has to run here because that's where he remembers Joe Ingles was. Okay, so as you attack the soft spot of the defense, right? Attack that thing. Look at Fred VanVleet. Freddie, look at Freddie. Where does he look? Right, he goes to help, and then where does he look? Oh, oops, he's not here anymore. He's now moving. Okay, so now he has to run over here, and now the shot, right? The shot path, the ball path. Okay, once he gets it here, how is this little dude who's bent down, right? Came out a nice closeout. How is he even gonna contest this? He's not even above his eyes yet. So once you can get the ball here, I mean, it's game over. Even if they were the same height, it would be game over. But look how much of an advantage that gives you. Okay, you don't have to jump high on your jump shot. You don't have to jump over. Good job, Conley. I like how he waited. Okay, you got to reward your big guy sometimes. Okay, so normally on the 5 out, it looks like this, right? You run all here. Okay, he stops at the top. He gets it to the wing. Okay. Normally, guys should be like running through. Okay. But since they don't do that, since they run to the wings, you get this guy, right? Your centers, you guys have to run. And guards, if you see the centers running, if you see the big men running, reward them. right? That's such a motivational booster. Look at the team, right? Momentum booster, team booster, multiplier. Good job by Gobert, never bringing that ball down. So guys, if you're that slasher, hands up, right? Okay, pivot. Fine, take your time, figure out how to get it up. Good pivoting. Keep it away. I was hating on Gobert. I didn't want him in the All-Star game because he's boring. But if I'm playing a normal game, yeah, Gobert is nice, man. Anchors a defense, intimidates a lot of shots, runs hard, sets screens. Big reason why he's I mean the big reason why the Jazz are doing so well. Oh, okay, so there's that quick screen and roll. I love it, right? You guys got to run to your screens, quick roll. Okay, he just comes around here. This guy's normally going to be glued to the corner, so you don't have to worry about that. Usually that's just fake help. Okay, high pickup through there. Okay, high pickup over the fake help. And then throw it up. Oof. Inside hand right off the right foot. Too easy. Norman Powell is a great athlete. This is this is terrible defense. Like what? Gobert is he's not hedging. He's not ready to show. He's not showing on this side. Norman Powell's a very good athlete. So he's pissed because he thought he would get some help. Like, yo, what are you doing? So that's miscommunication. Pascal, Boucher, Jokic, Julius Randle. Okay, so when you're able to pump fake like that, okay, great recovery, right? But you are so close. Anytime you're this close, I mean, one step you're going to be in front of your guy, so you don't have to be that fast. So we know Ingles is not fast, so he turns the corner, right? He has just enough speed to get around. Okay, these guys have to come down to help. This guy should be making himself available, right? Gobert should be coming to the middle, so as he comes around here, that pass will open up. Would have been better if had he drifted a little bit to the corner. The Raptors hanging tough, 97-101 floater. Again, right? So here's another great example of turning the corner and working on different types of layups. Excuse me. Right? If you can't get all the way for a layup, it should be here, right? These should be floaters, runners, 2-footers, 1-foot hops, 2-foot hops, right foot floater, left foot floater. Right? You got to keep that momentum going. It's a big shot, Kyle Lowry. 102, 103. That's a big shot. You don't see the beginning of this, okay? So they were probably lined up like this, and then Conley comes across, so gets a screen. This is a little Iverson cut coming across, and then Gobert is going to set a screen right away. Jab, right? So it gets the defender shifted. It's nice. Very good execution on the Jazz. Beautiful. Good job, Norman Powell. This is what I mean by catching with your feet ready to shoot. Right? Ball. Good job, man. Oh, you had Freddie. I thought he was gonna give it to Freddie. See on his backside, you're getting the screen here, right? That pass would have been available to Freddie. Right there. I think Freddie's a better shooter than Kyle Lowry. I'm pretty sure he is. But now that he has a switch, I mean, you got to go bare on you to just back out. Kyle Lowry hits big shots. 110, 107. What's going on, Jazz? You lose this? Oh, man. That was a tough layup. I don't know why he didn't lob it right there. So, right, he's more of a scorer than a playmaker. Why didn't you lob that thing over the lob it? So, scorer's mentality, rather do it himself. So you need the scorer to take over individually down the end, and you can't run a lot of sets if time is running out. You don't got time. You don't got timeouts as a coach, right? You don't got time for a lot of plays and options. The best option is just go to your best player typically and get the hell out the way, man. So good coaches can win 95% of the game, and it's really up to the players, the big time players, to close it out. The MJs, the Kobe's, the Damian Lillards, like this. This was all designed. Nick Nurse is a great coach. Let's sprint up. Okay. Look at this. Look at this action coming on the backside, right? Full speed. Full speed coming to the ball, right? And then you have this little roll here. So it's so much easier to get open off the ball. It's an extended 5-out, basically. Looks like that's a wrap unless Freddie makes a crazy shot again. No, why would you go to Siakam? Oh, they even started the clock late. What happened? Why didn't you go to Freddie? Where's Freddie? Why is he buried in there? Why would you throw this crazy long pass? Those for Siakam? Are you serious? I'm trying to understand what kind of play they drew up for the team here. Like they're trying to do this pass to him over here. Like they're setting up a wall for him here. And then you throw this crappy pass. Oh, I really think that was a crappy execution. Okay, so it looks like they're setting it up for Siakam to get here, and then they were gonna pin this dude and get the ball to Fred VanVleet like that. That's what I think was really gonna happen. So it should have gone over this pass, should have gone over this whole thing, right? They would have ran to him like crazy, and then Norman Powell would have switched around here and then set a screen. And the pass would have came here for Fred VanVleet or something like that. That's what I think. But who knows? Crappy pass by Kyle Lowry, and that's why they lose. All right. All right. What do we learn? The Jazz, they still look very, very good. Rudy Gobert holds down the defense. He does a lot of great things, setting screens, running to screens. And then looks like Donovan Mitchell is stepping up as the closer. Joe Ingles, Julius Randle, Jokic, Kevin McHale, Larry Bird, they all shoot with the high elbow above the eyes and the ball like above the forehead. So that's a beneficial way for you guys to practice. It's going to look weird, especially if you don't have an understanding coach that understands what the heck you're doing. He's probably going to force you to change it. But I wouldn't change it, especially if you're, starting to make a few. Practice, practice, practice. And as the game gets more evolved, you're going to need more than one type of shot. So it looks like you'll need a 1 motion, a 2 motion, and an elbow high. So that's 3 shots. All right. That's all. Thanks for watching. Remember, it's like 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. Peace out.